your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Rodriguez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
Stepping up is Noelvi Marte. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the AB on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
First pitch, 305.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schebler is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Donnie Walton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
1-1.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
The third baseman, Jake Scheiner.
Next to hit, Jake Scheiner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Robert Duggar, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
So here is number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner. Marmolejos has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's Juan Lagares. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So to get his day started at the plate, Taylor Ward tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
The 1-1. Fowler is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. To third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jose Marmolejos. First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The next batter will be Evan White. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. And now the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch, and he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler.
The center fielder, Scott Schebler.
First offering.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. solo home run for Scott Schebler. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki,
the designated hitter.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
No outs, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Kurt Suzuki is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Drew Butera, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Luis Aviles, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate now, Luis Aviles. And that one yanked just foul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Matt Thaiss. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
In now, number 8.
Now batting, number 8.
As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Three runs already home here. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Bees lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he misses. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 10, Jared Kellman.
Digging in now is Jared Kellnick. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball.
1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Three and one.
3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home.
2 strikes.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
3-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Jacob Nottingham. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding in is Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Scheiner is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Noelvi Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Theis waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Johnny Walton.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Donnie Walton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Jake Scheiner.
Next up is Jake Scheiner, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Ward shading to his right. And the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bees are out in front, 3-0. Now into the box, Scott Schebler off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Scott Schebler.
Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Suzuki.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting by.
At the plate, Drew Butera, high in the air out to center field. Kellnick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Luis Aviles Jr.
Next to hit is Luis Aviles, struck out in his first at-bat. Comes set, now the pitch.
No, that's low.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. The Bees lead it 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Marmolejos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Marmolejos.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate now, Evan White, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Lays
Ball
off
one.
the slider, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bounce to first. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
Now to the plate, Shedlong Jr. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lagares is under it. And that retires the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bees are out in front, 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Theis.
The first baseman.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they move on top 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, number 8.
Number 8.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2-0 on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marmolejos is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Lagares.
Up next, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch. set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Eric Swanson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Right fielder, Dexter.
Very weakly on the ground. Flew out last time up. One and one. Swanson benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
All taken there. 2-1 now. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Ward on second. Schebler on at first with 2 down. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's upstairs.
Three and 2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Nope.
And that pitch
Ball
misses
4.
for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to stand in is Drew Butera. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Count 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Adios, pelota. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-World? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Joey Gerber gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 1.
In now, Luis Aviles. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bees lead it 9-0. And now here is Julio Rodriguez. He bounced out last time up.
Julio Rodriguez.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Jared Kelman.
Now to the plate, here is Jared Kellnick. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Jacob Nottingham. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Bees are out in front, 9-0. Matt Theis to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His 2nd coming back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
Too high. Ball.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Number 8 waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, number 8.
Next, here is number 8. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. He's set and the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. One out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Lagares.
At the plate, Juan Lagares, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes now. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Digging in will be Noelvi Marte, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Noelvi Marte.
First pitch on the way as he'll get caught chasing that one. There is strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later in his game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Donnie Walton. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Scheiner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. So now here is Taylor Ward, singled in his
leading
last
up for
at-bat.
the B, the third baseman, number 3.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next up, Suzuki, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
That's a ball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now batting.
Next,
catcher,
it'll be Drew Butera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here it comes.
Nope.
He'll start in with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He goes to first. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate now is Jose Marmolejos. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Lagares. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, Evan White.
So now into the box is Evan White. He grounded out last time up. Now here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Scheiner Jr.
Next, it'll be Scheiner Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Ward in foul ground, and the inning is over. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Bees lead it 10-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Aviles.
Shortstop, Luis Aviles Jr.
First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
So the next to bat will be Matt Thaiss. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 8 is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another payoff pitch. Drilled to the right side. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 8.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 8. He's 1 for 4 so far. And now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Julio Rodriguez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time.
Boy, what looked so promising, D-Row, heading through 8 full innings with a no-no, broken up here to start the 9th inning.
Yeah, he had A-game stuff today, Dan, without question. He needs to take a step back, grab the rosin bag a little bit, allow these fans to give him a little bit of applause, regroup and go back at it.
Junior Guerra is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Junior Guerra.
Stepping in now, Jared Kellnick, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Swing, strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Into the box, Jacob Nottingham. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And the second run will score as well.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Into the box now, Noelvi Marte, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And another foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The designated hitter, Johnny Walton.
Stepping in once again is Donnie Walton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. Hey! Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Nottingham leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Nope, outside.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Jake Scheiner. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-2 the final in this game. Salt Lake put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Chris Rodriguez earns his first win of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bees, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rainiers, 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.